Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Forest of Memories. I'm Zaruk Lindcaller, your guardian, high remembrancer, and arbiter. Hope you're all doing well today, and welcome back to Monster Hunter Stories. Well, the third one, anyway. Hope you all are excited to get back to the game. I know I am. It's been a week, so I'm finally glad to get back to it. Storming where I live. Well, I hope you're okay. And big thanks to Inu Kazane for the 5 subs. I forgot to say something. Thanks to the Raptor. Remember, even though it says 140 subs, remember, that's off. There were actually 20 when we started. So we have now hit 120, which means now I have to start planning for a new Pokemon Nuzlocke. Yay! It'll probably be black and white, but I'm not sure. I'm thinking about it. Anyway, what were we doing? Oh, right. Let's see. Find the Poogies. Play some Bahabra. And then find the Regal Fin. Oh, that's all the way out there. We don't have to. Ain't nobody got time for that. All right. Yeah, ain't nobody got time for that. We got time for the other stuff. Keep moving. Hey, Jared. How you doing, buddy? Emerald would probably be easier to do. Probably. But I mean, we'll see. I'm still thinking about it. Hello, I've done your quest.
Hi.
You? Yep, all's well that ends well. Alright, let's ride. So we're gonna go out, kill some insects, and maybe... Oh, wait.
Let's go!
There it is. I mean... we'll see. For now, let's go find those bugs. Oh, I forgot, we can't fly, we can only glide. Nah. There's also a rare nest right here, so... Check it out. Grab all the stuff first. Hey, Jarrett, thank you for gifting 5 subs. I appreciate it. That's 5 more. Thank you very much to Drax, Ed the Dragon, Giantess Bunny, DX Dami, and Emily Shepard. Thank you so much. That's 10 already. We might get a... I don't know if we'll get a hype train from that. But thank you very much. Now we're at 125, which the next thing, if y'all will let me pull this up real quick. Next thing on is at 130 subs, I have to do a stream of that game Leave It Alone, which I've heard interesting things about, but we'll see. Along with that, yeah, I will have to think of a new Nuzlocke. Also, I owe Inu and Jarrett an MS Paint masterpiece, so you two think of what you want, and I'll do it. So yeah, when did the subathon start? Back on March 15th. Back on the Ides of March. So I need to check something here. Let's turn this down a bit.
I think this calls for a little history.
Funniest monster you've ever fought in Monster Hunter. Oh, that's easy. Kotopeko. And I don't mean funny in a haha way. I mean funny in a oh fuck you kind of way. Because Kotopeko's whole thing is that it's basically it's basically a dodo bird, but the terrifying thing about it is that it can mimic monster cries. So if there was another monster in the area and it decides to call for help, it could be anything. Fairly potent bird wyvern egg. Nah. Oh, I'll take it. Oh, there's the hype train. Thank you very much. And exactly, that is exactly what it would do. But thank y'all very much. Now we got a hype train going. Yeah, so yes, that's what Kotopeko would do. Oh, right, the info. Sorry about that. Let me get rid of it. There we go. So yes, that is exactly what Koropeko would do. Koropeko would roar and attract random monsters. Sometimes Devil Joe, which was terrifying. So yeah. Let's see. So Inu and Jarrett, please tell me what MS Paint masterpieces you want, and I will draw them. Because you both get that. But yeah, that to answer your question, yes, Koropeko, which I'm glad Koropeko hasn't been in a game since. Thank God. Nothing of value was lost.
Hey.
Alright, where are those bugs?
Hey.
And when I say Koropeko could mimic anything, I mean it. Koropeko could mimic felines, for Pete's sake.
Your Highness!
Nice shot.
Just a reminder that there is a snake out there that has beef with Markiplier for some reason.
Oh yeah, I heard about that.
I've got this.
Let's go!
No problem.
You did it!
Quick finish.
Excellent job!
Keep it up. Pretty good.
They're looking for those bugs. Need to kill a few of them. Ooh, I see a purple shiny. Which means you're all target practice. Got it. A drenched hide. So I will try. And I'll have to do it off screen because I don't want to get in trouble. But I will try. And I don't know where Inu went. I think he just hopped in, donated, dropped some subs, and then left. Silly raptor. But yeah, someone needs to message Inu and ask him what he wants. I really wish we could fly instead of glide, but whatever. Got it, Jarrett. Alright. Well, that's a Nursilla. That is a bug, but that's not the... Well, okay. Spiders are arachnids, not bugs, but still. Got it.
You've got the upper hand!
Nice. Let's see.
You okay?
Oh, here we go. Looking right at me. How touchy. Turn me enraged.
Don't overdo it. Thank you.
Let's go. That's fast.
No!
Ow. fast. And we counter with technical. Bow works, thanks. Oh, we can't swap because he's asleep. Great.
You okay?
Ah, crap. You put this thing down.
Counting on you.
Let's go. Let's see how you like this. Nice! Helmbreaker.
Nice one.
There we go.
Let's go.
Stun and can't move.
Let's calm down.
Go ahead.
Oh, yeah.
Let's go. Fun.
It's so cool. Literally. Bye-bye.
That'll do it. Got him.
No!
Time to let loose. We've got this.
Back up. And it's burning. Nice. Let's go again.
Okay. That's it.
Show off.
Keep it up.
Thanks.
Watch out!
I won't give up.
I don't give a shit if it's pissed. Hit it again.
All right. Yes. Right now.
Thanks, Simon. Now then.
Don't overdo it. Thanks.
And there we go. Dead.
All right!
That's a lot of good XP.
Well done, everyone.
There we go. Or some good XP out of that. There's a rare nest up there that I want to check out. So, plus, this is a good opportunity to ride around and find scavenging stuff. There we go. There's one. Let's see what we can find. Remember, it's always good to start off, you know, and gather stuff first. Be it monsters, equipment, anything. Because when starting out in any Monster Hunter game, you are at the mercy of nature. You are at the bottom of the you're at the bottom of the pecking order. The best way to fix that is to make sure you're prepared. All right, what do we got? It's a very potent Tobikadachi egg. Are you sure you want this egg? It can be hard to decide. There's other stuff in here, so but let's see what else we can find. An amphibian egg. Nah. Shit! That'll work. Yep, we're gone. Gotta go right now. Gotta go
All
right
right.
now. There we go. Just in time. That was close. All right, that's done. We got one more place to check, and then we'll get we'll focus on everything else. I gotta find those damn Bahabras or Banahabras, whatever they're called. The annoying red mosquitoes. Nice. An armor sphere. That's lucky. Ew. Steals all the... Hey, Dagon steals all the nuggies. Well, I'm sorry to say that I have no nuggets, I'm afraid. If I had something you would have asked nicely, I would have shared. But sadly, I have none. I need the nuggies for the nuggie cannon. That may or may not be a t-shirt cannon full of nuggies. Sounds like something McDonald's or Chick-fil-A would do to promote their new, promote their stuff. Anyway, it's your first time here. Welcome. Please make yourself at home. I'm Zaruk Windcaller. How you doing? Okay. What do we got this time? Hello? Ooh! I'll take that. Yeah, no. Brute Wyvern egg? Let's go. That'll do. That'll do. Yeah, excuse me, what the actual fuck are you doing in my house?
All right.
That's literally what it would be like, Whirligig. An Angie egg. An Anjanath already? Okay. I will admit, not my favorite Brute Wyvern. I'm trying to remember some of my favorite Brute Wyverns. I do like Bambaro, but I know Bambaro is kind of a meme at this point. And if you don't know what Bambaro is, it's the big ram that literally had a joke made about it called "It's Bambaro Time." It's the big round ram, basically. Trying to think of some of the other ones. There's a lot of Brute Wyverns out there, but I mean, my favorite monster is still the Zinogre family. Stygian Zinogre's my favorite. Followed by Lagiacris, so the Zinogre family, then Lagiacris. Let's see, Lagiacris is up there. I also like, I love Baroth, because the Mud Puppy, because Baroth is really cool, and he was one of the monsters that I mastered fighting against at one point. Let's see, I like.
Hey.
Let me think of some of the other ones. Yeah, I like a lot of them. That's the thing. I like a lot of them, and then I hate a lot of them.
Hey.
For example, I hate Devil Joe. I think Devil Joe's overrated, and the reason I hate him is because he literally exists, in my opinion, just to make something terrifyingly strong that is basically meant to be your roadblock. He exists to only be a roadblock. That's it. Because let me put it this way. Stop. Here's the thing. Going off the lore of Monster Hunter, Devil Joe is literally a walking ecological disaster. Wherever Devil Joe goes, it eats everything. So with that being the case, that mainly means that Devil Joe literally serves no purpose to nature. All it does is eat everything. It kills because it can. It eats what it wants. There is no balance in that. So, no, I have no problem killing Devil Joes at all. Now, that said, the one, okay, oh, you mean Plesioth. No, fuck Plesioth. Pardon my language, fuck Plesioth. Plesioth is a Plesioth is like, Plesioth's
What's this?
awful. But that's not Plesioth's fault. The problem, okay, context time. I think we can actually see one from here, I think. Let me look. Am I? No, that's a Ludroth. So here's the problem with Plesioth. We can actually probably see one from over here, actually. Hang on. Let me see. Hello, Poogie. So here's the thing about
What's this?
Plesioth. Plesioth, the reason people hate Plesioth is because when it was introduced, Plesioth was broken. The problem was that Plesioth's moves, like, its moves like, there it is. There's one right there in the water. Hang on, let's get a little closer. I'll show y'all. That's Plesioth. So the problem with Plesioth is that when it... Hey, Chujin, thank you for the raid. Welcome, Raiders. I'm Zaruk Windcaller, variety streamer who plays games with a strong memory connection to me and my community. Please make yourself at home. So here's the deal about, like I was saying, here's the deal about Plesioth. When Plesioth was introduced for the first time, Plesioth, all of his moves, all of them, were literally bigger than his hitbox. This literally meant that Plesioth could be nowhere near you and would still hit you anyway. That's why the running joke about Plesioth is that it can hip check you from a different area code, and you're still gonna get hit. That was the problem. So, no, people do not like Plesioth for a good reason. Now, it's fixed now.
What's this?
He's not like that anymore, but unfortunately it left a bad taste in people's mouths, obviously. Hey, look, a Royal Ludroth. Let's fix that. There we go.
We've got the upper hand!
Alright, so, Monster Anatomy 101. There are 3 Ludroths here. 2 of them are female and 1 of them's male. You want to take a guess which is which? It's that one. That's the male, by the way. And that's the female. In Ludroth society, royal Ludroths get harems, basically. So the female Ludroths are literally harem mates for the main one. So yeah. Anyway, time to cut down a king.
You did it!
Yes, it's like a lion frog. Correct. Oh, you want a piece of me, do ya? All right. I'll take that then. Hit me with your best shot.
You okay?
Ow. Oh, now it's angry. Can't use any skills right now, which sucks. We'll use an item instead. Music kind of loud. All right, I'll fix it. Y'all gotta let me know that stuff ahead of time. Like, y'all should have let me know that earlier. I'll fix it. And now it's paralyzed.
Got it! All right.
Can I get a double attack here, Tadachi? I see you, Chujin.
Nice one. Great work.
Nice.
Now's your chance!
I'll finish this! expected. You flatter me.
Nice. Okay, that's done. So yeah, that's Royal Ludroths. Not that big a deal, honestly. When Ludroths were first revealed, I mean, they're not that scary. They're meh. They could be a lot worse, honestly. All right, there we go. That should fix it. You're dead. Now, I can't carve anything off of him, which makes me sad. Now, there are some monsters in Monster Hunter that are so terrifying that I'm honestly glad either we don't see them anymore, or that they're, you know, that they're kind of limited. I'm trying to remember what it was called. If someone knows, they could tell me. It was the, I know he's from one of the, oh gosh, which game was it? It's the big metal snake dragon. Like, the thing that was so big that it's, that you would fight on its back.
What's this?
And it actually, its icon in-game was 2 icons to represent how big it was. Was it Dalmador? I literally don't remember. But it was a huge metal snake dragon. Yeah, Dalmador. Thank you. Yeah, it is Dalmador. Dalmador is awesome, but at the same time, I'm kind of glad he's not around anymore, because he would be a pain to fight. All right, well, here I am. Where's the Regal Fin? Find the Regal Fin. Yeah, I'm here. What am I looking for? Let's see. There's a creature in the lake. Alright, so am I supposed to, like, look in the water or something? Oh, please don't tell me that's it. Oh, boy. Alright, hang on. Nope, that ain't it. So, where is it? Hey, Gangrel, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the Forest of Memories. Please make yourself at home. I'm Zaruk Windcaller. I'm a variety streamer, plays games with a strong memory connection to me and my community. I've been a Monster Hunter fan since Try, and I'm trying out Stories 3. How you doing? Laviente is kind of terrifying, but nothing, remember, nothing is more terrifying than Fatalis. Because remember, there's a reason why you're not supposed to use Fatalis weapons or wear Fatalis armor. And for those who know the reason why, you know you know. If you don't know, are you sure you want to find out? Let's just say that there's a reason why you are not supposed to wear armor or use weapons from Fatalis. There's a very good reason.
Go.
You know what? I'm just gonna tell y'all. Why deny it? So here's the deal. The weapons are a bit different, but wearing armor from Fatalis is basically like a curse. Because you see, Fatalis is always regenerating. Always. Even when it's dead, it continues to regenerate. Even when it's made into weapons and armor, it continues to regenerate. So what ends up happening is that if you wear armor made from Fatalis, at first, nothing weird is going to happen. But then you'll notice that you feel stronger. You feel faster, you feel better than ever. But you're also going to start hearing things. You're going to start hearing voices. You're going to start hearing these dark thoughts in your mind. You're going to start getting angry. Your emotions will be harder and harder to control. You'll wake up wearing the armor even when you didn't mean to. Like, you took it off and you wake up wearing it. Worse still, it'll become harder and harder to control yourself until eventually the armor doesn't come off anymore. It will literally fuse with your skin and will grow around you. And at that point, you are literally just a walking vessel. You will wander off into the wild, no one will ever see you again, and a Fatalis will grow around you as the armor continues to regenerate. Enjoy your nightmares tonight. I apologize if that gives anyone nightmares. Fatalis armor would be fitting for Chaos Wars. No! They wouldn't want to wear it either! Again, I specify... Let me remind... Uh-oh, we gotta go. Again, if you wear the armor too long, you will never be able to take it off. And you will lose yourself. You will literally become a vessel to Fatalis. You will become a monster in every sense of the word until a new Fatalis forms around you, basically. And there is no way to get it off. Like, the armor basically becomes your skin. Like, there was someone who was like, well, what if they could surgically remove you from it? No, you can't. It literally becomes your skin. It would literally be like ripping your own skin off. There is no escape when that happens. So again, the idea is don't wear the armor, period. Yeah, congratulations, you're being parasitized by the Fatalis, a god that hates humanity for a sin committed extremely long ago and refuses to see the change of man. I mean, has man changed? See, that's kind of the thing about Monster Hunter. Let me give you guys a little bit of a... Let me paint you guys a picture. In Monster Hunter, remember, if you go on a mission in the baseline Monster Hunter games, you are not going on a mission of extermination. You are going on a mission of balance. You are going to keep the balance between nature and basically the balance of nature. Between civilization and nature. You're going to keep the balance. You never hunt for fun. You never hunt for pride. You never hunt just because you can. You hunt to keep the balance. However, the problem is that even then, there are still people who defy that. Remember, if it was the case that all of humanity wasn't like that, then the guild hunters wouldn't exist. And for those who don't know who the guild hunters are, basically, if you played any mainline Monster Hunter title, you probably noticed or found that equipment set that looks kind of like musketeer armor, except it's pink and gold, like pink, maroon, and gold, and it looks kind of foppish and flamboyant. Yeah, those are the guild hunters. They've got one job. They hunt hunters. If the guild hunters show up, that means that the guild has authorized them to go out and murder somebody. If you see them, let me put it this way, if you see them, either somebody's about to die or you're about to die. Like, they are that serious about it. So, yeah. Anyway, that's basically how the, that's the whole thing about the guild hunters. So, no. You could argue that mankind has not changed that much since Fatalis' time.
Hey. Hey.
Hey, that's where it is, in the grotto. Okay, that's where we need to go. Got it. I've heard rumor of an ambulating barrel. Let's see. This is a heaven for Poogies. Watchtower's been around since Azuria was founded.
Hey.
You can find rare nests in place devoid of human presence. But yeah, that's the big deal with Fatalis and everything. And as for the sin that humanity committed and why Fatalis is pissed... Alright. Story time, or lore time. And this is old lore. A lot of it's been changed, and a lot of it may not be canon anymore, but allow me to paint you a story. I am the Prince of Memories and the Lore Master, after all. So here's the deal. Long ago, during the time of the ancient civilization of Monster Hunter, the ancient civilization of man, which basically had very advanced technology, fought and killed monsters to further their own society. They did it for fun, basically, because they just could. There was nothing that could stop them. They had weapons and equipment that could kill elder dragons with ease. I will let that sink in. Elder dragons. You know, like the big bads of Monster Hunter games, the ancient civilization could kill those things easily. However, it was never enough. The ancient civilization... Oh, hello. Are you the thing I'm looking for? I think you are. Am I supposed to, like, take a picture or something? How do I... Yeah, that's the Regal fan. What am I supposed to do? Take a picture of you? How do I do that? Can I do that? Can I take a picture? Hang on. No. Nothing in here about a camera or take a photo. But that's the thing. That's the Regal fin. What am I supposed to... I'm just supposed to... Oh. Gotcha. Like a dolphin. There you go. Anyway. So, continuing what I said. It was never enough for the ancient civilization. They wanted more. They wanted to be able to basically rule over the world. They wanted to make or have a weapon that made it so not even elder dragons would ever be a threat to mankind. Thus, the engineers of the ancient civilization came up with a very interesting, we'll say, idea. What if they could combine the endurance and the ability of an elder dragon with the technology of humanity? Some kind of mixed life. Something that would basically allow them to conquer both monster and man and be this ultimate weapon. Something that would basically be the equivalent of a demigod that could walk the fields and walk the planet and beat down anything that got in its way. This would lead to the creation, or at least the attempted creation, of the Equal Dragon weapon. The Equal Dragon weapon was ostensibly a cybernetic organism. It was part living, part machine, and it was basically a Frankenstein's monster of various elder dragons and monster parts put together. And by all accounts, had it been finished,
Hey.
it probably would have been one of the most terrifying things to ever walk the planet.
Hey.
But you'll notice I said, had it been finished. Because you see, one of the terrifying things about Monster Hunter is that the planet, or rather the world, seems to push back against stupid. And in this case, God must have decided that it didn't like what it saw because it sent Fatalis to handle the problem. And Fatalis decided that the only solution to dealing with this ancient civilization that was beginning to cross the line between what it should be capable of doing, i.e. playing God, which it should not have been doing in the first place, there was only one solution. Burn everything. And so it did. In one night, or rather a few nights, depending on what part of the lore you read, Fatalis destroyed the entire ancient civilization. All of it. And everyone in it, if the stories are to be believed. Let that sink in for a second. An entire ancient civilization capable of dominating and defeating every monster on the planet, basically. And Fatalis just shows up and in less than a week kills everyone. That's how dangerous Fatalis is. That's how powerful it is. It is God's wrath made manifest, basically. And yeah, because the ancient civilization was wiped out, the Equal Dragon weapon was never completed. Ever. From what the stories say, it's still there, in pieces, but it's buried, and nobody's ever found it. At least, again, that's what the stories say. As for what the truth is, don't know. Capcom refuses to acknowledge the Equal Dragon weapon. At least until recently. Okay, spoilers for Monster Hunter Wilds, by the way, but then again, I hate Wilds with a passion, so I don't care. There's this theory going around that, what is it, Xenojiva, or whatever the hell it's called, the big bad monster of Wilds' story, whatever it is. There's some theory that Xenojiva is supposed to be the modern incarnation of the Equal Dragon weapon, and I find that stupid as hell. Oh, sorry, Zoshia. I apologize. Then again, I also don't care. So, whatever. There is some thought that Zoshia is supposed to be the modern incarnation of the Equal Dragon weapon. Personally, I find that stupid. I think that's incredibly dumb, and I think that kind of spits in the face of what, you know, of what the Equal Dragon weapon was supposed to be. But that said, the point still remains. There is some belief that basically, yeah, that Zoshia is supposed to be the Equal Dragon weapon made manifest. Some kind of monster or some kind of hybrid, basically, that's extremely powerful and supposed to be this ultimate weapon, quote unquote. I'm sorry, but Frankenstein's monster creation is way more of an ultimate weapon than Zoshia is. But what do I know? And before anyone asks, hey Zaruk, how come you don't like wilds? I could give you a list of why I don't like wilds, but that's not here nor there. The point of the matter is that, yeah, Zoshia, many believe, is Capcom's attempt to make the Equal Dragon weapon fit in the universe. And I think that's stupid, because it could totally fit in the universe. You idiots just don't know how to use it properly.
He snuck up on us!
Oh, God!
Don't push yourself.
But yeah, that's just me. So, man. Got it. Yeah, Gyps Rose jump scare.
You did it!
Yeah, but if someone wants me to explain why I don't like wilds, I will, but like, I don't think it really matters.
Watch out!
Oh no, it's angry. Who cares? Kill it. Kill it! Ow. Can't see. Thanks.
Nice.
I win.
Let's go.
All right, fully charged. Let's see how you handle this.
Don't overdo it.
Still angry. Hit it again.
All right.
Nice.
It's calmed down.
Good. No, not changing my opinion on it, though. Let's get it.
Give it up. Let's go.
My turn. Don't stop. Ride on.
I got it.
Here we go.
Rotha!
Oh, that's so cool.
See that?
This better work.
Right. You did it!
Nice.
Yeah! On to the next.
That's the literal embodiment of, how can I make this as painful as possible for this thing? Oh, I know. And then just nuke it from orbit. Unfortunately, I have not yet unlocked fast travel, so we have to fly everywhere, but that's okay. Means I get to check everything out. Speaking of, that's a rare drop down there. Let's take a look. Ah, screw it.
Time to go.
Yeah, I don't want to fall and get hurt, so I gotta be careful. Webbed prints.
Let's go. Time to go.
Didn't want you to just drop me in the water, Ratha, but okay. Sure. Fine, I'll swim. I don't have a Ludroth yet. Well, I have one, I just don't have it on me. There we go, that's better. Okay. Yeah, no, unless I'm on dry land and can get some air, I'm gonna be careful because we are in. There's a reason why Plesioth is called Lord of the Lake. Because Plesioth will absolutely beat my ass if I'm not careful. So. And they won't let me fast travel, so.
Come on.
Don't just drop me in the water. I need to make some progress here.
Let's go.
All right. At least get to this island, because I definitely don't want to be in the water with Plesioth around. Oh, crap. There better be some dry land nearby, or I am in trouble. Like a Mina and I joke when it comes to Plesioth. Oh, shit. Okay. I've been waiting for this moment, for the perfect time to strike. Yeah, they just patiently swim around waiting for prey. Huh, little alcove back here. Cool. Ooh, Plesioth Monsterpedia thing. Interesting. And a Poogie.
What's this?
You've got the problem of not being able to move anywhere because of, Yeah, so, yes, you could make the argument that Lagiacrus would make a better Poseidon, but the problem is that, like, Lagiacrus is more of an ambush predator, whereas Plesioth is actively hunting prey. So... Plesioths will actively hunt prey. Lagiacrus waits for his prey to show up. Plus, at the end of the day, like, in Try, where he was introduced, Lagiacrus, like, look, I love Laggy. I love Lagiacrus. I love him a lot. He's one of my favorite monsters. But the problem is that he gets shafted in his own game. Like, everyone hypes up Lagiacrus like, oh, he's the reason Moga Village is sinking. He's the big bad. You're gonna have to go take care of him. He's the king of the sea. Like, he's the big bad that everyone's afraid of. And then it turns out that no, Lagiacrus is not responsible. That would be Sia Deus, who's literally an elder dragon. So, nah.
Your Highness.
Yeah, I saw it.
Well now.
Thank you. Yeah, so yes, Lagiacrus is waiting for you to go a bit too deep into the water. Plesioth is actively hunting you to tear you a new asshole. That is that's a perfect way to describe it. And if you want to know what that looks like with Lagiacrus waiting for you, just go look up Abyssal Lagiacrus.
Come on.
And if you haven't seen Abyssal Lagiacrus before, woo boy. Here's an example. You guys know how in what's that? In Subnautica, there's that recording where I don't know exactly how it goes, but doesn't the computer say,
I think this calls for a little history lesson.
all right, 1 second, Bo and Tara. I don't know exactly how it goes, but isn't there a line in Subnautica that goes something like, "Hey, you're going into a dangerous area. Are you sure what you're doing is worth it?" Something like that, right? Yeah. Imagine that line and apply it to Monster Hunter, and you get Abyssal Lagiacrus. Like, that's Abyssal Lagiacrus in a nutshell. Like, you're going into the deepest, darkest part of the ocean. Are you sure what you're doing is worth it? Because, more than likely, it's not. So, why do you hate Monster Hunter Wilds? I can't really speak on it because it was my first proper Monster Hunter game. Okay. So, as I said earlier, I have been playing Monster Hunter since Try. That's 3 for people who don't know. It's also 3 Ultimate if you played it on the 3DS. Here's the problem. Monster Hunter has always been about the hunters. It has always been about the idea that the hunters are incredible people who take it upon themselves to make these huge risks, you know, to go out and do this stuff, and they treat you like you know what you're doing. They do not handhold you. Maybe you get like a tutorial or something like that, but they never hold your hand. They're just like, "Oh, you're from the guild. Okay, nice. Here's the stuff we need done. Here are the things we need to handle. Can you please go handle that for us?" That's it. The Royal Ludroth. Nice. A blue Yankut. An Anjanath. T-Rex boy. And then another Royal Ludroth. Okay, anyway, back on topic. So, that's how it's always been in Monster Hunter. But then Wilds comes along. And Wilds wants to be different. So Wilds goes, "Oh, well, we want to set up a new guild in the world. So we're going to send you out with a guild expedition to set up a new guild in this part of the world." Okay, that's cool. That's a cool idea. I'm down with that. Except they take away everything about what it means to be a hunter. You want to go explore? No. The game says, do these stupid fetch quests for us, and do these stupid walkable cutscenes where you can't go wander around because, "Hey, where are you going? You need to stay close to us. This is important." It's not. Nobody cares. Or it's like, you know, "Oh, can you escort us here? We can't protect ourselves." Then why the fuck are you here? That's the thing. It literally goes from, "Hunter, you're sent from the guild. You can do this stuff that we can't do. We trust you to handle it," to, "Can you be our errand boy? Can you be our guard? Can you do all of this shit because we won't do it ourselves?" And then, most importantly of all, and I'm gonna piss off a lot of people with this, I'm sure. The girl, the guild rep. I'm sorry. She is annoying. The guild rep who follows you around doing like, "Hey, you don't have permission to hunt that," or "You don't have permission to do that." Shut the fuck up. You don't tell me what to do. And yet the game insists that it tell you what to do. Like you're an idiot who doesn't know how to do stuff. So, anyway, we're about to get an ad. I'll continue in a minute. But for now, I need to get ready for this ad. So I'll be right back. Be right back. Okay, we're back. So, allow me to continue. Yes, I know that what I've described is basically the first hour of any Monster Hunter game. And yes, Ferris is correct. You're an expedition force, not a, you're not setting up a guild in the wilds. You're an expedition force sent out to explore the Forbidden Zone. But that makes it even worse. Because, this is a Forbidden Zone. Let's not send out a team of hunters to check the place out. And, all that kind of stuff. No. Let's send out one hunter. And again, I'm going off the single player. One hunter and a bunch of new guild people who don't know what the fuck they're doing. Let's be honest. They don't know what they're doing. And if you weren't there, I stand by this. If you were not there, all of those people would die. Plain and simple. They would all die. And so, to continue my point, here's where it gets frustrating for me. The thing is, in every Monster Hunter game, all of them, they've always taken the stance of, hey, if you want to go exploring, go ahead. There might be some random monsters out there, whatever. If you want to go explore, have fun. We will, when you get back, there'll be missions waiting for you. But if you want to go explore, go explore. Okay, cool. But Wilds? No. Wild says, oh, you can go explore, but we're going to send this guild rep with you, and if you even so much as think about hunting a monster that you haven't, without permission, she will not shut the fuck up about it, and will constantly remind you, hey, you don't have permission to do that, and even when you hunt the monster, you get nothing from it. I'm sorry. In every other game where I'm out doing something, if I hunt a monster because I want to, those parts are mine. But here it's, no, you don't have permission to do that. Like, look, here's the thing. And I'm just going to be honest with you guys. I am not. Speaking as someone who, speaking from a hunter's perspective, I am not going to take shit from a little girl who has never hunted in her life, who probably just got the job for a guild rep. I am not taking shit from someone who says, you don't have permission to do that. Oh, and who's gonna stop me? You? No, you won't. Because here's the thing. That game insists upon having its cake and eating it too. They're like, oh, you're the hunter, and we want to give you this open world for you to go and explore and hunt things in. But we're gonna slap this annoying little girl with you who will not shut up, and she can't fight for shit. She is not there to fight. She is there to basically take up frame data and basically bitch if you're doing it without permission. If you're pissed about me doing it without permission, then maybe send the guild hunters to come and stop me. Oh, wait! There aren't any! Because this is an expedition, meaning we already have our rules and everything's already been sent ahead of time. So, also, with that being the case, as the only hunter in this expedition, in all seriousness, who the fuck's gonna stop me? Seriously, who's gonna tell me no? What right do they have to tell me no? But it doesn't stop there. God forbid we have to, we're going to explore this new area. Come walk along and escort us as we walk from point to point in this unskippable load/cutscene. And you need to stay with us and listen to this conversation rather than going out and exploring and gathering stuff because fuck you, you're coming with us. And Ferris, I know, but I'm talking as if this was the single player thing. Single player, not multiplayer. Single player. And even if you're not the only hunter, it sure as shit feels like it. Okay. And here's the biggest, and again, maybe I'm wrong about some of this, but here's the thing that bothers me the most. The story sucks in Wilds. I'm sorry, it sucks. Let me put it this way. Let me give you, real quick, let me give you a quick rundown of some of the previous game's stories. Okay? Just the just the like low ranked story. Okay? Like the opening plot. Monster Hunter Tri. Oh, our island, Moga Island, is literally shaking with earthquakes. It will literally sink into the ocean unless we find who's responsible. You just got here from the guild. We know you're brand new, but but we need to get you prepped up so you can deal with whatever this cause is while you're looking for it. And then, during one of the training missions, they send you out to do some underwater harvesting, and Lagiacrus shows up on the edge of the map. So you are introduced to the big bad that you think you're going to be taking on, and they tell you in the dialogue, they're like, get out of the water right now. You cannot fight that. And they build up Lagiacrus. They build up this fight, your nemesis, the thing that is putting everyone in danger. Do you kill it? And then, oh no, Lagiacrus is not responsible. It's Ceadeus. And Ceadeus isn't even doing it to be malicious. Ceadeus is literally just shaving down its horns because it can't see. So you drive it off and protect the village. All right, next, Monster Hunter 4. Monster Hunter 4. There's this weird disease going around, this weird plague, this weird virus that no one knows what's happening. All we know is that it makes monsters more violent, it can reanimate the dead. Oh, and by the way, if it infects a human being, it turns off their immune system. I cannot stress how terrifying that is. Imagine a real-life virus that turns off your immune system. It makes your immune system it's basically like super AIDS. It cripples your immune system to the point that you can't heal from basic injuries and basic sicknesses. Super rabies, yeah. And what's responsible? Oh, Gore Magala, who you've bumped into a few times, actually. You fight Gore Magala a few times in the low-rank quest for Monster Hunter 4 as you're in this caravan going around to different parts of the world. You work with some hunters to corner and fight Gore Magala. You think you kill it. But then it's revealed that Gore Magala survived, injured, but survived, and you get a creepy cutscene that shows that it's heavily injured and looks like it's molting or mutating. And then it's revealed, holy shit, we found where the plague or this virus is originating from, and there's dark clouds of this virus coming out of this sealed location. It's something called Shigaru Magala. It's an evolved form of Gore Magala, and if we don't stop it, it will literally infest and infect everything. Hunter, go deal with it. And then, as if that wasn't enough of a reason to fight it, guess what? It's the Gore Magala that you've been dealing with. It recognizes you. You beat that thing down so bad that it literally evolved into its more adult form, recognizes you, and wants you dead when you see it. So it becomes a personal one-on-one fight between you two. That's the thing. The fights in Monster Hunter with the big bad of like the low rank or main story quests have always been personal to some extent. So there's that. All right. Next up would be Generations, which I didn't play. I played Double Cross or Generations, or I did play Generations or Monster Hunter Double Cross, as it was called. So Double Cross is kind of weird. It kind of has a story in low rank, but the main story it focuses on is JJ the Jet Dragon. And yeah, I know that that's not what it's called. I know that's not what it's called. That's just what Amina and I call it, JJ the Jet Dragon. And for those who don't know about the Jet Dragon, literal dragon that has turbines in its wings and it absorbs the air into its chest that is literally like a turbine engine charges it with draconic energy, and it makes it go super fast. Like, super fast. That's your big, kind of big bad, like the Red Comet. That's your big bad, kind of Generations Ultimate. I mean, you could also argue that Nakarkos is the big bad of Generations Ultimate, but whatever. Okay. So there's that. Then we get to Rise. Rise kind of drops the fucking ball a bit, because Rise has, oh god, what's it called? The stupid, like, what's it called? Thing looks like an armored tiger. What's it called again? I literally don't care. I forget because it's so forgettable. Magnamalo. Magnamalo, that's it. Magnamalo and the Rampage. The Rampage is stupid, by the way. Rise isn't bad, but it also isn't good. And Magnamalo, I think no, that's not what it's called. Is it Magnamalo? Whatever. Yeah, it is Magnamalo. Yeah, Magnamalo, not an interesting flagship. Boring as hell. Not interesting. Boring. And then like the weird Ibushi and whatever that weird other thing was that could somehow mind control the twins in Kamura Village, come the fuck out of they come the fuck out of nowhere. So again, boring. Don't care. So anyway, Sunbreak. Sunbreak's more interesting. Sunbreak has, you know, like, oh, we want to find out about these new monsters that we want to check out. And they're all based on these, you know, cool horror tropes. Like we got a vampire dragon and a big Frankenstein's monster ape thing. And then a werewolf. Lunagoron's cool. I love Lunagoron. So there's all that. And we want to find out what the big thing with the vampire dragon and stuff. So that's Sunbreak. Then we get to World. This is where Zaruk admits that he did not play World, or Iceborne for that matter. He didn't have a good enough PC at the time, so he didn't play those. But people have told me they're good, and I believe them. And then we get to Wilds. Okay. What's my stake in all this, you know? Like, the whole thing, remember, I said that a lot of these fights in these other games these final fights have been personal. You have had some personal stake in fighting these monsters in the previous games. They have either affected you, affected someone you know, or affected the place that you call home. So it is a personal a personal beef with them. If I recall correctly, there is no personal beef with Zoshia, right? Like, you just find it. Like, it hasn't done anything to you personally, right? If I recall correctly. Like, it's done nothing to you. It's just there, right? So, yeah. Look, my point is that I expect more, okay? I expect more, and somehow I'm still disappointed, which makes me mad, okay? What's that quote? My disappointment is immeasurable and my day is ruined. I expect more from Monster Hunter, okay? And I feel like what they basically ended up doing was, like someone said, they prioritized the online function and then and just wanted to make money off of it, which was pointless anyway, because guess what? When the game came out, it was shit! It was so badly optimized that even at the lowest settings, people's computers could not run the game. That's also insulting to me. They knew that this game was something that everyone was looking forward to. This was their chance to put Monster Hunter on the forefront, to be a game that people were going to play, to make it a well-known name that people would want to play. And they fucked it up because it was so badly optimized when it came out that people ripped into it, rightfully so. So that's the other thing. For lack of a better way of describing it, I kind of wish that Monster Hunter had stayed a niche title. Because that way, Capcom would have actually, you know, put some effort into it, rather than being like, oh, we need to get this out now so we could take advantage of all the cool stuff that's happening, so we could take advantage of, you know, all the people who want to play our game. Let's get it out now. Now. Whatever. So yeah, that's my beef there. And yeah, I know the only personal part of Zoshia is that you're doing it so someone doesn't have to kill themselves. I mean, that would probably mean something if I gave a shit. This is gonna make me sound like a jerk. I don't give a crap about any of the characters in Wilds. I literally think the game would be better off without them. I honestly just want them at times. I kept thinking, I'm like, will you please shut the fuck up? Like, I do not care what you think. I do not care what your opinion is. You have not earned the right to give me your opinion. Kindly shut up. Like, I do not care about I don't care about what those kids think or what those kids want. So, no, I don't care. It would have been better if they had just shut up. But they don't. So, whatever. Anyway, I'm gonna go hit things with this big fish. Need to make a sword for every occasion. Anyway, sorry for getting really heated. Just how I feel about that. Dang it, short. Okay. Next time. And again, if people like Wilds, that's fine. I'm not mad if people like it. It's just not for me. I get why people like it, and I can support the people who do like it. If you guys like it, great. I'm glad. I don't. And I don't think I ever will. That's what hurts the most, is I'm like, wow, this could have been the game, and yet I am disappointed. My disappointment is immeasurable, and my day is ruined. So, oh, right, yeah, I can't do anything. And, man. I also love how this sword is called the Chicken Decapitator. It's actually really funny.
Come again.
I got some new armor, though. I look like a priest instead of a prince, but whatever. I look good. They give you the option to remove Alma later and replace her with a twink. Does the twink still talk? Again, my problem with Alma is that she wouldn't shut up. Anyway. Whatever. There you go. Job done. You're welcome. Right. Alright. Let's get on with the quest. Time for the main event. I've delayed enough.
Go.
Check my weapons real quick. A little bit of every... Yeah, got a weapon for almost every occasion. Ooh, a gun lance. Nice. Yeah, I think we're good for now. You guys know what would make a kick-ass Monster Hunter-esque game? How about a game where instead of doing like monsters from Monster Hunter, how about a game where you can fight and hunt cryptids? How about that? How about a game where you can go out and hunt different cryptids from different mythologies? How cool would that be?
They snuck up on us!
Ow. Die.
Excellent job.
Good, huh?
Wait a minute, I just realized we have a... Wait a minute. I got a green Plesioth. Can you... What kind of... Wait, what... What is this walking animation? Excuse me. What is this Okay. I'm sorry, I got a little distracted.
You did it! What a win!
Good. Let's keep it up.
Look, Papa, I'm walking. Yeah. Look,
Hey.
what is this? What is this? I mean, oh God. Oh God, it runs like this too. I can't see anything. His neck's in the way. I can't see shit. What are you? Oh God, spider.
Hey.
Laser beam. Oh, never mind. Water. Okay. Hip check.
You got the upper hand!
Plesioth's supposed to have a laser beam, but I guess he hadn't unlocked it yet.
Okay. That's it.
Alright, now it's pissed. Let's try something else.
Let's go.
I'm going for a scuttle. Hammer time. Burn. I will rename the Plesioth the Zoidberg. Don't worry.
Amazing.
Nice. My turn. Nice.
Don't push yourself.
Oh no, he's asleep. Oh well. They're gonna hit you anyway.
You okay? Thank you.
Ah, sleep chaser.
Time to let loose.
Speed! Like that. What are your opinions on Monster Hunter now? I mean, I like this game. I think it's cool that Monster Hunter's evolving into different gameplay styles.
Watch out!
I know Stories has been around for a bit, but still, I think it's cool. It's cool to have a different
Let's
world,
go.
new ideas, new concepts.
Keep it up.
Ooh, I'm gonna hit you again.
Go ahead.
All right!
There we go.
You did it!
Oh, come on! Get your butt back here.
You flatter me.
Frickin' spider, get your ass back here! You know what? Nah, let it go. We've got some derpy running to do.
Hey.
It's such a silly run. Hang on. Come on, Anjanath. Your turn for an adventure.
We've got the upper hand!
The big frog. Yeah, I don't know how it attacks, so we'll start with this one.
Okay. That's it.
Nice! Good shit. Do it again. Oh no, it's angry. Oh no, what'll I do?
Right now. Let's go.
Draw.
Keep it up.
There we go. What a joke.
As expected. You flatter me. No.
Hold up. Orders up ahead. This could get dangerous. We should assess the situation from this overlook.
Hey.
Did only the Palico bring a magnifying glass? Oh.
This is terrible. We must hurry and report this to the king.
Yeah, you're right. Better make sure they don't spot us. This way.
That's a whole army. Oh boy.
Hey.
We'll circle around so they don't spot us. Follow me.
Hey.
Tread lightly here.
Must be it. It's exactly as they said. That beast is no ordinary monster.
Ravenous?
It's missing Ryder. Could it have been separated from them somehow? Simon, what are you? Something's wrong. We can't let this Glavenus go. In for a Zenny. We've got this, everyone.
Let's take it easy.
Unknown. It's not unknown. That's a Glavenus. Honed Glavenus. Oh! Oh, a subspecies. Oh dear. We might be in trouble. That's not good.
Counting on you.
And yeah, the armor's manufactured, more than likely. Okay, so it fights with speed attacks. Got it. In that case.
Let's go. You okay?
Watch out!
Maybe. Oh yeah, it's pissed. Overheated tail. All right. Of course, Plesioth doesn't have any water abilities yet. Great. All right, let's go. Keep it up. Now it's using power attack, so
Don't overdo it.
I think Glavin is going to push a stake from a cut. Probably. That ain't working. Let's try.
Counting on you.
Let's cut off that tail. Got it.
Okay. That's it.
Excellent!
Stagger. Very nice. Reducing a monster's Wyvern gauge soul to gauge 0 will stagger it. Staggered monsters lose Wyvern soul stock and enter a fatigue state, making their attacks easier to dodge. If a monster's Wyvern soul stock is fully depleted, it will be toppled. Alright, so paralyzed.
Now's your chance!
Nope. Alright, back up again. Paralyzed. Good.
How about this? I'll show you. This'll do it.
Very nice.
Now!
You're mine.
How about this?
Nice.
You did it!
I don't know.
We may have defeated it, but this is all too strange. Come on, we have to look into this. Okay, if anyone says that we attacked one of their monsters, you're on our side of the border, so...
Your Highness?
I've never seen a Glavinus like this. It's strange, but could a person have altered it somehow?
Let's go. Something doesn't feel right. We need to get back to somewhere safe. I'm not asking.
Right. Let's get going.
I think that's the first time we've ever heard Simon actually act like that. Like, literally say, I'm not asking, we're going. Let's get back home. And now we have fast travel, which is great.
Oh,
No problems here.
Hmm. Alright, go report back to Dad. Even though Dad seems to be in a dickish mood lately. Or I guess not. I guess we're gonna go check in with the Rangers. Interacting with the character as an orange icon will advance the story. Got it.
oh dear.
I swear, if this peace negotiation goes south, because they're like, hey, you attacked one of our monsters. Bitch, you are... That thing was in our territory before the peace talk.
How long has it been?
Entirely too long, Your Grace. And might I say how grateful we are to be granted today's audience.
No need for such formalities. Let me introduce my son.
Pleasure to meet you.
The pleasure is mine, Your Highness. I am known as Fierro, a humble representative of Queen Clarissa of Vermeil. And may I introduce Her Queen Majesty's younger sister.
I have come on Her Majesty's behalf. My name is Eleanor. Pleased to make your acquaintance.
So, Your
Well
Highness,
met, young
Princess Eleanor.
princess.
Thank you.
I'm delighted to make yours as well.
Vermeil faces an unprecedented crisis. Within our borders, crystallized monsters have been discovered in alarming numbers. In turn, countless citizens have lost their homes. Our soil and food reserves are devastated. Many of our people are facing starvation. This is a crisis plain and simple. Our kingdoms must come together if we wish to survive it.
Your troops advance on our border, and you dare plead for cooperation?
Whoa.
Hold on now.
Whoa, whoa.
What joint venture would you have us undertake?
Pump the brakes.
An expedition across the Meridian.
You would have us cross the Meridian together.
In time, the same calamity we face shall befall Azuria. We must act now as one.
To what end?
Our homecoming beyond the Meridian, at the Sacrosanctum.
The Sacrosanctum no longer exists. All that lies beyond the Meridian is forbidden ground. Even the attempt will be regarded as trespass. Surely you have not forgotten our covenant with the Wyverians.
Oh, the
Of
Wyverians
course I
exist.
haven't, Your Grace. Even so, these desperate times do warrant desperate measures. What good is this ancient pact when our people are dead, and our kingdom is naught but ruin and memory? I am certain the Covenant was not meant to ensure our doom. I beg you, please reconsider.
Our answer is unchanged.
Then it'll
I
be
understand. Very well.
Then it'll
we
be
are prepared
war.
for this eventuality.
Prepared? How so?
We have no intention of silently waiting for the executioner's axe, and so we took preparations. If you insist that we substantiate our resolve by force, then we shall oblige.
By force? So you threaten us with war after all? Such high-handed coercion!
Really would like if I could pause here for a minute.
You may speak.
As Fierro has indicated, we have come seeking an ally. Even then, our resolve remains strong. However, to demonstrate that resolve through conflict would hardly ensure our ultimate goal of crossing the Meridian. A war would gain us nothing at all. Casualties dealt to both kingdoms only serve to hasten our destruction, cutting off our nose to spite our face. I would ask, if I may, to have you consider another proposal, Your Grace. I beg you not to place so much weight on the Covenant. Until you decide to relent, I will stay here in Azuria.
What?
You would offer yourself to us as a hostage?
Yes, if that is what it takes.
Princess Eleanor, Her Majesty has not authorized this.
I am well aware. That is why I will stay here. Please relay this to Her Majesty. If you are to attempt any strong-arm tactic while I'm here, my life will immediately be forfeit, you see.
Brave. Bold, brave. Stupid, but hey.
If that's what you wish, then it shall be done.
But I can respect. Hey,
We're leaving.
game respects game. Bold strategy, Cotton. Let's see if it works out for her.
My liege, you mustn't abide this young lady's designs. It will only fan the flames of war.
Calm.
We must return her to her people with all haste.
What say you? Speak your mind.
Me, sir?
What do you think we should do?
Well,
She stays. Plain and simple.
this is certainly not what we expected. But as long as she's here, we should treat her as an honored guest rather than a hostage.
Then see that it is done. I trust you to serve as her escort.
Wait, her escort? What?
Thank you very much.
Simon?
For now, I'm in your care, Prince.
Just pass the buck to Simon. Simon, your responsibility, not mine.
Looking after a princess? Since when did the Rangers become a bunch of royal babysitters?
Okay, let's try to break down how awful that negotiation went. First of all, if I'm the king and my advisors can't keep their mouths shut, I'm literally going to tell them to leave the room. After that first outburst, I would have said, "Excuse my advisor," and then look at him and be like, "Get the hell out of the room. You can't control yourself. Get out." Secondly, here's the thing. If I know these two kingdoms have been at war with each other and have a very unsteady peace. I'm aware of that. However, you truly defeat your enemy when you make peace with them and you make brothers and sisters out of them. So, to that end, while I wouldn't have just readily accepted this expedition they're planning, I would have been like, you know what? Okay, let's keep talking about that. But for now, your people need help. So if you have refugees or if you need food and supplies, we can give that for a while. Not a long time, but we can at least send some kind of aid. In the meantime, we can talk about this expedition that you want. By doing, am I not destroying my enemies when I make friends of them? Correct. Because by doing this, not only do you show the people of that land and their rulers that, hey, these guys are actually pretty nice. But here's the other thing. As time passes and you continue to help those people, here's the thing. I may be a good guy, and I do see the good in people, but that doesn't mean that I don't see future plans. By helping those kingdoms, that kingdom's people, over time, as the years pass and maybe the generation or two pass, when they talk about, oh yeah, our lands were destroyed, our people were starving, they won't talk about that, their kingdom saving them. It'll be, oh, the Azurians saved us. The Azurians gave us food and took our refugees. The Azurians helped us. And little by little, you're going to have moments where slowly and subtly, the people start to like your way of doing things better than their own kingdom. And from there, in the future, if you need to, you can take advantage of that. But what that does is it not only kind of indebts those people to you, but you also make friends of them. Because you opened your coffers, you opened your granaries, and you opened your walls to help them. Which means that you are one step toward making full peace with each other. Again, though, the problem is that I know being a king, there's more to consider. The king was right saying, hey, there's a covenant we have to think about. I understand the situation. But the problem is that whole negotiation got too heated too quickly. And it doesn't help that the advisors wouldn't shut up, but it also doesn't help that the Vermilions, or whatever they were called, openly said, we're basically saying, look, if you're not going to help us, we're just going to take stuff by force. That is a shitty, shitty, shitty thing to say when your people are starving. Your people are starving, your land is in ruins, and your trump card is, oh, well, if you don't help us, we're just going to take your shit. You and what army exactly? Like, your people are weak, starving, and if you invade, what kind of message does that send? If anything, you will eventually lose. They will eventually lose because they're in a weakened state. And then what happens? The Azurians counterattack, bulldoze their way back into that country, and they certainly won't be showing any mercy anymore. It'll straight up just be, you attacked us without provocation, stole from us, just because we couldn't help you, you took it by force, so now we're gonna do unto you what you did to us. And at that point, those people are not, a part of another kingdom. Now they're either slaves, vassals, or subjects. So, yeah, no, really shitty thing to say at the negotiating table. Like, yeah, okay. I know that some people don't like me doing the nitpicking here, but y'all got to admit that's not nitpicking. That's just politics. That is not how you handle a situation like that. If the princess hadn't stepped in, that would have come to blows extremely quickly. But again, it doesn't make the Azurians look any better that their advisors are literally just big old stuffed shirts who wouldn't shut up. So, I don't know. Whoever that dude was who was screaming the most, fire him. Like, fire his ass. Because that could have gotten so bad so quickly. But, here we are in a very precarious situation. However, props to the princess, because she's right. Putting herself in this situation is basically, yeah, it sucks for her, but it is a good idea. Because now, if her kingdom attacks, she's gonna die. Which basically means that she's basically made a shield in front of Azuria saying, no, if you attack, I'm gonna get killed, so you definitely won't attack me. Or you won't attack these people. So, peace? Question mark? For now.
Well, first time for everything, I suppose.
I heard she offered herself up as a hostage. Maybe she's plotting against us.
Nah, the only plot here is the one she saved us with.
Yep.
Can you imagine how things would have gone without her little stunt? We'd be taking up arms right now. At least that's the way I see it.
Maybe so.
At any rate, this is a direct order from His Majesty. Refusal isn't on the table.
Sorry for the wait. I was just showing her around the training grounds and stables.
Such remarkable facilities you have. It's plain to see that they were built with the good of your monsties in mind.
Oh, you're a nerd, aren't you? She's a nerd, isn't she? The moment I saw her relax and stretch like that, I'm like, oh, you're a nerd, aren't you? You were like, you're either a walking valley girl or you're a nerd. And you just put on that display because you needed to.
Perhaps what surprised me most was the distinct lack of restraints. The faith you riders place in your monsties is clearly paramount.
Not much of a partnership if you don't trust your partner, right? It ain't about holding the reins or giving orders. We're here to draw out the best in each other.
How wonderful! Speaking as a rider, I truly admire that. I've never experienced anything quite like this. I want to see more, learn more about what it means to be a ranger.
Okay, but breathe.
If that is your wish.
Splendid! Thank you, Your Highness.
I'm afraid we can't allow the prince to accompany you.
Cora, what gives?
What proof do we have that this lady is actually a princess? For all we know, Vermeil sent us an assassin in regal finery.
An assassin? Heaven forfend!
Perish the thought! Though you do have a point. I have no proof to back my claim.
I'm sorry, the fuck you mean you have no proof? Like, I'm sorry, if you're really a princess, like, you should have something that proves it. Like, the crystal on around your neck, or some kind of signet ring, or something? Are you telling me your sister, the queen, sent you here with no sign of authority except for your word? Well, if that's the case, your sister sucks.
Miss Cora, was it? Your caution serves you well as a retainer. At this point, you leave me only one option. Your Highness?
Yes?
Oh, me?
Yes, dumbass, you.
Would you do me the honor of weighing in on this matter?
No.
You are Lady Eleanor of Vermeil, without a doubt. No imposter could have shown such comportment at our peace talks.
That...
With adequate preparation, could put on such
Hey,
airs.
Barusa, thank you for the biddies. Thank you very
Cheer 100.
Thank you for the 100 biddies. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. I'm sorry, I would have installed the thing where you could throw stuff at me, but it was refusing to work today. I'll have it working tomorrow.
Not from where I stand. Based solely on Sir Fiero's expression at the time, I have a hard time believing your gambit was simply a show.
Okay, fine. Alright, fine. There's the maid. You happy?
You have a discerning eye.
He did ask my opinion.
Excuse me, but I have an idea. Or a proposal, I guess? We could test her. Like, let Eleanor's skills speak for themselves.
Sweetie, actually, that's not a bad idea. Also, I don't know why the text-to-speech didn't go off. I also agree that bit was a bit hard to choose. Shut up, Barris. But Thea's right. Don't know how we're gonna test it, but yeah, she's right.
Thea.
Heck of a thought, rookie.
I didn't mean that in a put your money where your mouth is way. I just really want to see what she can do.
Are you up for it, Lady Eleanor?
Most certainly.
Princess Eleanor, not lady. Lady is title given to a noble of the court or a person of lower nobility. She is the princess. So it is either Your Highness, Princess, or if she says it's okay to say you're, lady, then sure. But she has not done that. So it should be Your Highness or Princess Eleanor.
Work for you?
No objections here.
Same.
All right, then.
Eleanor's joined the party. Let's say before I forget.
Well,
Shall we show Lady Eleanor around the castle town? I mean, yeah, I guess so.
Hey.
This is the Maylink's Emporium over there. The shop with the orange roof?
Greetings.
At the Maylink's Emporium, you can exchange trade points for items. Each item obtained can only be acquired a limited number of times. There are 3 types of trade points, gold, silver, and bronze, and they can be earned in various ways. Got it. So herbs, throwing knives. Might as well grab a little bit of everything while I'm thinking about it. what do you got? Special goods in here. Ooh, decorations. Nice. All right, what do we got? Charge slash. Let's see. Spirit blade. Lunge stance. Sweet spot. Meteor hammer. Oh, these are abilities. Got it. Cheer. Okay, got it. This is how you get extra abilities. All right, we have an ad about to start. I'll be right back, everybody. Hang on. Ad time. Ah, freaking animation broke. I don't know why it keeps doing that. Wish I could figure it out. Anyway, all right, enough maid time. Maid time is over. Oh, wow, that was
Yeah,
actually
no, I also agree that this bit was a bit hard to chew.
a little late there, George, but thanks. Also, I didn't do anything with the maid thing. It just turned off on its own. Okay. Anyway, welcome back. Let's do this. Let's see. So yeah, these are all decorations and skills. Combo recipes. Interesting. Hang on. Yeah, let's get all of these. Always good to have access to items that we can make. Hunter armor recipe, bone armor, leather armor. I want to get these now, mainly because I'm definitely going to be using... the long sword is my preferred weapon of choice. Sue me. And if any one of y'all call me a weeb... I mean, you can. It's not exactly... Yeah, it's not exactly a mystery. The point is that, yeah, the long sword was my first introduction weapon, so I've kind of got a soft spot for it. Sue me. All right.
Hey.
Guess we'll show her ladyship how we do things in the Rangers. Yeah. Today's the day we're gonna set up camp. After all, chance to observe Ranger activities in the flesh.
Okay.
We conduct our activities beyond the walls. Will you venture into the unknown with us?
Right.
All right, let's go.
Welcome.
Yeah, can't make that yet. We need to find more stuff.
Come again.
We'll be back. Let's roll. I mean, it's in your... I know it's in my inventory, but I'm going to wait till I craft a better one. All right, let's see. Does anyone around here need a side quest done? No. So, huh. Okay. Well then. In that case, let's just get going. We can remove that now. You know what? Actually, before we go riding off... Whoop. I want to check some rare... I want to check these rare dens.
Good.
We've got fast travel unlocked, so... Oh, shit. That is a very powerful Anjanath. We're going to leave that be. Oh, she rides an Anjanath. All right. I respect it. All right, what do we got? A fairly potent bird wyvern egg. Nah. Another one. Someone help me. What is this bird? Never mind. We're gonna go. You know, it don't... Gyps are... Oh, okay. Well, you know what? I don't care. Let's just ride. Let's go.
All right.
All right. Neat. We got a few more to check out. Didn't get a rare one on that one, but hey. They can't all be winners. All right. Now, we need to avoid that Anjanath, because he is way higher in level than me. So... Yeah, for those who don't know, remember, the red icon means that it is way stronger than you. So we're gonna just... Is that an Anjanath? I mean... Looks like... Is it? Yeah, that's an Anjanath, I think.
Go.
Eleanor's Anjanath is named Angie. Okay, that's actually kind of cute. It's cheesy, but it's also very cute. I appreciate it. Alright, let's see. A very... Ooh! Yep, we're gonna go... excuse me, what the fuck are you doing in my house? Robbing you! What does it look like I'm doing?
Alright.
You're not gonna shoot a cute... You're not gonna shoot a monster, are you, Zaruk? Yeah, in the face. Why? Oh, shit. Shit, 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 shit. We're gonna go. Huh. What a border. Excuse me, if this is supposed to be a border with your enemy, where are the defenses? There are literally no defenses on this wall. No archers, no scouts, no anybody watching? Not even any monsties. Okay. I guess you're just assuming that your enemies will just leave you alone. Nice. Yeah, the lack of a garrison is concerning. Maybe they abandoned, maybe they left the post because they didn't think they'd need it, since we're kind of like, I don't want to say we're at peace. It's a temporary arrangement. It's a temporary setback. It's a momentary loss. That. Good luck, Bo and Tara. Okay, what do we got? I don't want another blue Yan Kutku. You know what? You know what? It's fine. It's fine. I'll take it. I'm not. Beggars can't be choosers. Oh, shit. Yeah, beggars can't be choosers. Let's go, 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 let's go. As soon as I saw the red mark, I'm like, oh no. Gott in Himmel, help. Hilfe. Yeah, time to scoot. Yep. Oh, and Tara, if you need to get away from your computer, do so. Be safe. A Poogie up on the mountain.
What's this?
Let's go! Time to go!
All right, last one. What do we got? Ooh, nice. Already some good finds. God bugs, gloam grass. Alright, not bad. I'm feeling lucky. Anjanath egg. Let's try another one. Maybe another one. Oh, for Pete's sake. Yep. Should have got while the getting was good. Oh well.
All right.
Well. Oh well. Well, with that done. Curious. Wait, super rare. Oh, yeah, right there. Let's get over there. I didn't know if that's what that meant. That's cool. Super rare den. Let's check it out. Right on. Don't stop, right. Ah, shit.
I've got this.
Let's go! Watch me! Alright!
Yeah, my waist.
Excellent job! Not bad.
Anyway, don't stop, right on. Don't stop. Alright. Yeah. Up there. How am I? Okay, let's try a different approach. Ah, I can't go that way. So maybe over here. Yep. Good way to approach. There we go. Alright, let's see what we find. Power fruit, stone, flash bugs, sleepy fish, honey, blue mushrooms, fire herb, wyvern barbs. Alright, let's see what we get. Oh! Highly potent bird wyvern egg. Shit. You know what? We're just gonna go. Got sparkles and everything.
All right.
Got it. We're gone. Thanks for pointing that out, Rosgreaves. That's gonna help us out a lot. All right, with that done, let's get back on with the story. Target identified. Right there. So we'll warp over to the caravan stand. Oop, wrong button. There we go.
Go.
Wait, I feel like I'm going the wrong way. Oh, nope, there's a path over here. We're good. Not a bad campsite.
This should do it. Everything okay?
One second. Is something the matter?
I don't know. It's like something's giving me the heebie-jeebies.
You too, huh?
The what? I don't... Whoa!
That cry.
feral monster. Crystallized.
It's feral.
Yep.
Then let's take care of it.
Hello, Yankutku.
We've got this, everyone.
A little training.
Oh,
Feral Yankutku, and the crystallized parts are different from the Chattacabra.
Time to go.
Our task remains the same. Break the crystallized parts and take it down. Take that.
Amazing.
Nice.
Oh no, a feral annoyance.
Oh no, yeah,
Let's go.
feral annoyance. Let's go. Take that. Ow. All right.
watch out!
Oh no, it's pissed.
Careful.
It doesn't counterattack. Figure out when and how it attacks. Nice. Backslash. Ow. Okay.
Careful.
Let's see.
I won't give up.
Counting on you. Alright, let's see. I don't want to die, so. Got it. So much for the tail.
Don't let up.
Impressive.
Oh, nice. Not moving, huh? Still don't know how it attacks, though. That's the problem. Gotcha. Gotta take off that tail. Nice.
Excellent!
Oh, you're done. Almost.
Now's your chance!
I can do that too. Blue means it's hit one of your friends, red means it's hitting you, yellow means it's a result of flash. Got it.
You did it!
Nice.
Let's calm down.
Alright, there's a clash, but it's tired. Let's try a speed attack. Ah, damn it.
You okay?
Ow. Let's go.
All right! Nice teamwork.
Yeah.
Well done.
Think you could outmaneuver a feral monster? The Rangers are formidable indeed.
My thanks.
You honor us with your words, Lady Eleanor.
Huh?
got a point, though. It's really close to the castle. Confusing, I must admit. We better investigate, so let's set up camp here. Big tent.
Whoa!
Mm-hmm.
There's a place to hatch eggs and even a merchant.
Well, then...
Camps can be set up after slaying a feral monster. Got it.
Well done.
Yes.
Today's special.
Let's see, you can use it. Got it. Just like in the other games. Increase your max HP. Increase your starting stamina. Increases items gathered in the field. Increase XP gained in
What
battle.
else?
Let's go with this one for now. Actually, no, this one. Well, yeah, let's go with this one.
Looking forward to it.
Hey, it looks good.
Bon appetit.
I'm starving.
Oven. Oh, damn it. That shouldn't look as good as it does. Damn it. That looks good. Dough made with the purest spring water and whole grains that meet the strictest quality criteria has been baked in a wood-burning stove, allowing each ingredient's natural flavor to shine through. Oh, that you have no right showing me that. That is some good-looking bread.
This is great.
A toothsome texture with a subtle sweetness and fresh baked aroma.
I'm ready for action.
That's a good one.
I think I speak for all of us when I say thank you for your help with our numerous requests, Lady Eleanor.
I'd say we're past that. Just Eleanor is fine.
No. No, because you're still I mean, okay, you're here willingly, but you are still technically a hostage, and you are still a royal guest, so... In private, sure. But in public, it's still Lady Eleanor, or Princess Eleanor.
Huh? Oh, right, then, thank you, Eleanor.
Okay, so, fun fact about yours truly, I'm not very good with names. I've never been good with names. I have to see someone over and over and over and over again to get their name. Another thing about me, because of the way I was raised and because of the way my brain is wired, even though I'm in my, well, as an imp, I'm ancient. I'm not immortal, but I'm gonna live a long time. But the real me, the me behind the character, I'm in my 30s. And I still say sir or ma'am to people. And I know, like, I've had multiple coworkers and even a supervisor tell me, hey, you don't have to do that. Like, you don't have to do that here. I can't help it. It's just the way I was raised, and it was kind of drilled into my brain to show respect to people that way. It's kind of the thing in the South of the United States that's just the way you're raised, usually. It's sir, ma'am, no sir, no ma'am, that kind of stuff. However, if you're up north, I found out from my brother, if you're up north and you do that, oh boy, those people are going to beat your ass. Because up there, up north, like, we'll use Chicago for an example, because it happened to my brother in Chicago. If you're up in Chicago and you say ma'am or sir, to everyone up there, that's basically you calling them old. And they do not appreciate that. My brother, for example, my brother got a stat tracking job for a sports team up in Chicago. And when he was going over everything with his boss, he asked my brother, do you understand everything? And my brother responded with, yes, sir, I do. And this guy whirled around on my brother and was like, the fuck did you just say to me? And he had to explain. He goes like, what did I say? And the guy was like, oh, right, you're from the South. Okay, don't do that here. That's gonna get you in trouble. Yeah. I know it depends on where you are, but up in Chicago, yeah, they don't take that well. So just It's weird, though.
You're very welcome. But I am the one who should be thanking you. You have been so generous with your knowledge.
Well, I have approximate knowledge of many things, so thank you.
Thanks to you, I've seen firsthand how rangers operate. I intend to care for monsters in the very same fashion when I return home.
Neat.
Vermeil has several endangered species of its own for me to look after. Although, the situation there is far more precarious.
What do you mean?
On clear days, our kingdom is met not by sunshine, but by stark white fragments of stone raining down on us from above.
Meteor showers?
It's as beautiful as the driven
Oh.
snow, but its effects are catastrophic. We call it the Death Drift.
Ew.
It has devastated our fields, leaving many of our people homeless and starving in its wake.
So it's like ash. Yeah, it's like ash. Yeah, I know it's crystal. They're crystals and stuff, but it's like ash. For those who don't know, ash, I mean the particle. Ash literally suffocates everything it touches. It suffocates plant life. It suffocates soil. After it's why in like movies and other kind of stuff like nuclear winters and stuff, which blows ash into the air and blots out the sun. Yeah, like ash, and even not just that, but also like volcanic stuff. Ash can devastate stuff wherever it goes. So yeah, it's ash, but worse.
Malnourished children cry with hunger, and riders are unable to provide for or protect their dear companions.
Okay. Shit. Why'd you have to bring up the kids? Okay, then I have a very simple question to ask, actually. Why did you wait till now? Why did you wait till now to ask for help? Your people are starving and dying in droves. Why did you wait? Because, fun fact, well, okay, this is not a fun fact, but it's something y'all should know. See, the problem is when lots and lots and lots of people start starving, sickness takes hold. Because remember, when people are weak and their bodies are malnourished, it is very easy for them to get sick. And it does not take long for sickness to start spreading like wildfire. It's one of the reasons why having a well-fed populace keeps people from getting sick. But the issue here is that if things are this bad, then I would be more worried about a plague. Because at this point, if the starvation is this bad, then yeah, your people are going to start getting sick too. And now you've got two giant problems to fix. The famine and the plague. Let me tell you guys something. One of the hardest things that still remains in my memory, and one of the hardest things I have ever had to process, is hearing a child, probably no more than 5 years old, tell their parents that they were hungry. And that the parents did not have any food to give them. I'm normally pretty restrained with my emotions. It's usually between a 0 to a, like somewhere between, like it's like a stereo dial. There's either 0 or 11, and y'all have seen both if you've been watching me stream for a while. But getting children involved in anything fucks me up. Because children can't fight a lot of the problems that hurt them. They can't, in most cases. They can't provide for themselves. They can't defend themselves. They can't really do anything. They're victims of whatever happens to them. And that's why in games, it always really messes me up when kids get involved. It's why I was so protective of all the kids in Fuga. It's why, you know, in games where young children are involved, I take it as a point to defend them and to protect them. And it's why it hurts so much when kids are written well in games and they're written like kids. This is kind of hard to talk about. So there's this game that's coming out. I don't know when, but it's this game called Grimshire. It's basically, think of it like furry Stardew Valley, but the game takes place during basically an apocalyptic event. The game portrays it like a zombie apocalypse, when in reality, it's a rabies outbreak. And just like in Stardew Valley, you're the only... Yes, I know it's out for early access, but it's not out fully yet. And the problem is, just like in Stardew Valley, you're the only farmer. And the game, from what I've seen, hammers home that you are responsible for making sure this village does not starve. And one of the hardest things that I had to do is that when I tried out the early access and was getting used to everything, there are 2 children in that village, in that game. And, there's something heart-wrenching about hearing 2 kids who are probably, I don't know, not even in the double digits of age, constantly complain about how hungry they are. About them mentioning how they've only eaten maybe 1 meal for the last few days. That really messes a guy up, you know? I know it's just a game, but sorry. I'm sorry. I just, I've got a niece now, you know? My brother's married and has a daughter. So, it's why, just another reason why anything involving kids really gets to me. Because that could be a kid I know. So, I'm sorry. Sorry. Let me pull myself together. I'm sorry. I didn't mean for that to get that emotional. So, sorry about that. But, yeah. So, I feel her pain.
How awful.
Only one hope remains to us. The Sacrosanctum. Beyond the Meridian. Have you heard of the Sacrosanctum?
I've heard the tales, of course. 200 years ago, back when our two kingdoms were one, it was the site of a grand castle.
Yes, so they say. Then, violent civil war broke out. The kingdom split. Lives were lost in droves, and the castle fell to ruin.
I can hardly imagine our nations as one, even back then. These days, we clash like territorial monsters.
That's for certain. Which brings me to what we expressed at our conference. Her Majesty deeply wishes to reclaim the sacrosanctum for Vermeil.
Maybe don't word it like that. Because if this is some kind of really, like some ancient relic, or some forgotten part of ancient history, then it does not belong to you. It belongs to everyone. So maybe let's not say we want to reclaim it for our country. That, considering you're asking us for help, let's not word it like that. Because that could be misconstrued. Let's not word it like that.
I understand, but we've made a covenant with the Wyverians. We cannot break it under any circumstances. The lands beyond the Meridian were declared forbidden ground. We've sworn never to set foot there again.
I understand Azuria's insistence on honoring the covenant. I really do. But my people have been driven into a corner, and the point of no return is looming before us.
I got involved without knowing a single thing.
What was that?
I had no idea what Vermeil was going through. Made no attempt to even try to understand.
So how do you acknowledge your investment in our plight? You could have done something. Is that it?
I mean, no, not really.
No, that's not what I
don't mean for my words to come across as unkind. In fact, I fear you and I are in similar positions. I thought your king an evil despot, with no care for our hardships. I believed your people to be callous and unfeeling.
Wait, really?
Really? But all that changed the moment we spoke. I was ignorant of your situation, not opposed to it. In that, I think we're the same.
God, I wish I could take this quote and just slam it somewhere where everyone could see it. I was ignorant of your situation, not opposed to it. In that, I think we're the same. I've told y'all so many times. Learn, study, learn the ways of the world and the people in it, because you usually find out that you're more similar and alike to people than different when you learn about why they do the things they do and why they act the way they do. If only, yeah, Ferris, if only it was that easy. People are complicated. The world is complicated. I'm not an idiot. Y'all are not idiots either. Sometimes I feel like the world shouldn't be that complicated. It should be that easy. That the main reason we act the way we do is because we do not know what things are like for other people. And yet, sometimes it's exactly what we think it is. Sometimes it is people whose ideals and thoughts and other such things are backwards or don't make sense to us. There's some cultures in the world that I know of, the things they do piss me off. They make me so angry. They make me angry enough that I want to tear down certain aspects of that culture. And yet, in that same vein, there are things about my culture that I can't stand. And there's certain things that they could see that they probably wouldn't like. What's that quote from Father Anderson from Helsinger Bridge? Don't weep for the stupid, you'll be crying all day. I put my trust and my faith in that the world will be a little bit better if we just keep trying to make it that way. It starts with a person, then it's people, then it's a village, then it's a town, then it's a city, and it slowly makes its way up. The best thing we can do is try to understand people's situations. Maybe we can't connect with them, but we can at least understand it. We can't justify what they do, but we can explain it. So, hey, at the end of the day, no man or woman is an island. Don't build a bigger wall, build a longer table. Granted, if people sit at the table and they act like assholes, then kick them off the table. But what's the point of building walls when you could build a table for people? Have I, as I said earlier in the stream, or somebody else said it, have I not defeated my enemies when I make peace with them? When I make friends of them? Fun fact, do you guys want to know why Wonder Woman is one of my favorite superheroes ever? It's because in her old stuff, she didn't have enemies. Because every enemy that Wonder Woman defeated, she made a friend of. Or made an ally of. Sure, there were villains, of course, but of course, every hero has to have a villain. But 80 to 90% of the people Wonder Woman fought became her friend or her ally. And therefore, she didn't have very many enemies. And I admire that. I want a world where, sure, we're going to have our differences, but I long and yearn for a world where people are at least tolerant of each other and respectful. Sure, you can, you know what? Screw it, I'll compromise. You can hate someone. You can hate them with every fiber of your being. You can despise the very ground they walk on and the air they breathe, but you still have to respect them. They're different. That is not a good enough reason to hate them. They are human. And just because they're different does not make them less than you or me or anyone else. We've seen plenty of monsters in real life. We don't need to go make more. We're already handling enough as it is, and we fought enough as it is. We don't need to go make more monsters when we can't even handle the ones we've got now. So, yeah. Let's just try to make the world a better place, yeah?
I can't tell you how happy I am to hear that.
Likewise. And if you wouldn't mind, I'd love to learn more about the Rangers. I take it the first step involves eggs?
Well, actually, the first step involves physical training, because if you can't do the crazy stuff we do, then riding a monster is going to be the least of your worries.
That's right. We care for the eggs of endangered species and then return them to the wild. But it's not exactly easy. The process is threatened by what we call invasive monsters.
It's an interesting
They
thing that
endanger
we're
the
only in the
ecosystem
first act
by
of the
trying
game
to
and
take
we're
over
already facing
another's
some heavy
territory.
subjects.
Hey, some of the best games are the ones that get you to think. Again, I like games where I can think and talk to you guys about this stuff. I mean, it's good to have a community that's open to talking about these heavy subjects. Respectfully, of course. So, I admire that. And I appreciate when a game wants to talk about that.
Invasive. And I suppose it's your duty to reclaim this territory then?
In a sense, yes.
Would you mind terribly if I gave you a hand with that particular process?
Not at all.
Let's see.
In order to secure an endangered species egg, the first step is to find an invasive monster territory, yes? Exactly. But invasive monsters are cautious creatures and only come out at night. Let's wait for the sun to set and then start our investigation. That night, invasive and endangered monsters. Invasive monsters are powerful monsters that inhabit the wild. These monsters take over the dwellings of endangered species and make them their own territory. The eggs of endangered species can only be found in the dens of invasive monsters, which means you'll have to face these monsters to retrieve them. The following changes occur at night. Monsters in the field become stronger. Strange phenomena are more likely to occur in dens. Monsters that cannot be found during the day may appear. Other unusual incidents may also occur if you continue fighting battles into the night. Got it.
Okay. Look at that!
Purple Gypsyros. Nice. Another purple Gypsyros. A blue Yankatku. Another blue Yankatku. And a normal Gypsyros. Check the pedia. Nice. So what exactly does this do? Is it just extra stuff by doing this? Like finding all these little cool details? Like these ecological things? Does that even do anything? You know what? No, that's a bit too far away. Hang on. The book's for collecting, but it also shows stats. Cool. Let's go! Oh, shit. Yeah, let's not go that way. Wait a minute. Yeah!
We've got the upper hand!
Oh, these guys are... Yeah, these are tough. Good.
Let's go.
Anyone Rufus? We have Rufus. We got a Rufus. It's the flying rodent. We named it Rufus.
Nice one.
Nice. choice. All right, let's keep going. You don't want the smoke. Stay back.
We've got the upper hand!
There's Rufus right there.
Counting on you.
Hey, Sai, how you doing, buddy?
Alright!
One down.
Ah, got it! Yes! You did it!
Ow.
Now's our chance.
Very nice.
Nice teamwork.
Yeah.
Okay, it's cool, Sai. I'm about to wrap up anyway. That takes care of that. It is cool that you can see all the lanterns off in the distance, like all the fast travel points are lit up. That is really cool. It's like, see, you can see one over there. It's actually giving off the lumen effect. Fuck you, Rufus.
Hey.
Eleanor, are those shepherd hair acting strange to you?
Right.
Your ears are standing straight up, eyes trained in that direction.
No.
Could there be something over there?
Okay.
Let's head in that direction. Alright. Yep, we're gonna save here and we're gonna pick up next time. I might do some off-stream grinding just to get some stuff done, but yeah, we're gonna wrap up here. There we go. I already saved, we're good. Alright. That's going to do it for now, everybody. Hope you all had fun. We are going to go raid someone tonight, so let me find us somebody to raid real quick. Hang on a minute. Let's see. Who can we go say hi to tonight? Who is available? Anyone in particular? Let's see. You guys have anyone in mind? I'm looking, but if you guys have anyone in mind you want to go say hi to, please post them in the chat. No, it's cool, Rosgreaves. It's cool. Let's see. That happens in my streams. People actually like seeing me show some emotion. Let's see. Let me see. Excuse me. The Ross Watson, all one word. Sure. Let's see. Sure, why not? Let's do that. I'm cool with that. Ooh, doing Total War Warhammer. Very nice. I don't mind showing some love. Let's do that. It's a test stream, he says. Cool enough? Let's do it. As always, it's been a privilege and a pleasure to entertain all of you. I hope you had a great time. I've been Zaruk Windcaller, and remember that the memories we make in life, good and bad, make us who we are. Don't trade them for anything. Love you guys. See you all tomorrow. Bye-bye.